Good evening. This is CTV News for Thursday, February 2nd. I'm Rochelle Metzger.
And I'm Byron Scott. Glad to have you with us tonight.
Well, Prince George's police arrest a suspect in the fatal shooting of a man Monday at a busy District Heights gas station. The suspect, 18-year-old Stefan Robinson of that area. Patrol officers responded to the BP gas station on Waters Lane shortly before 5 o'clock, and they found the victim, 20-year-old Carrington Day Jr., inside the store, suffering from a gunshot wound. He died a short time later.
The detectives do believe that there was some kind of dispute with one another, and that in turn led up to our victim being shot.
I know that Robinson faces first and second degree murder and related charges. He's being held without bail at the Department of Corrections. Well, once again, the Maryland General Assembly is taking up an issue that affects more than 700,000 Marylanders.
And as in years past, some of its youngest supporters made their way to Annapolis to show their support.
Patricia Vallone joins us now with the details. What's going on?
Here I am. So basically, this bill has been up for years and years and years, but what happens is every year there's some young supporters that come in there. They try to convince everybody to do, take a look at this bill, and they actually, create a lot of attention. Those young superheroes and their parents don capes and use their special powers at the state capitol this morning to help pass a paid sick leave bill. The group delivered books of stories highlighting the plight of working families, calling on lawmakers to vote for the Maryland Healthy Working Families Act. The measure would allow full-time employees to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year.
I'm a working mom, and I know how hard it is to juggle kids being sick and working with sick days. I can't imagine doing it without sick days. I work at Catholic Charities where our clients every day don't have access to paid time off, and when their kids get sick, they have to choose between losing their paycheck and being home with their kids. And so we think it's really important. And it's Groundhog's Day. We've been here year after year, and we want to see a paid sick days bill this year.
Sometimes when you get sick, your employee might get rid of you or terminate you because, don't come back. Especially in the low to moderate income area where I live at, we see a lot of that. This is important for us to do this so we can protect not only jobs, but make sure that we protect families too.
And the state Senate will hold a hearing on the bill on Thursday, February 9th. Governor Hogan also has a paid sick leave bill this session. His bill would exempt companies with fewer than 50 workers from participating.
So, Patty, now that there are several pieces of legislation, are they going to have to reach a compromise on this to get something passed if they do?
Well, I actually asked a few lawmakers that question, and most of the lawmakers are adamant that they want their bill to pass because they say that all full-time employees should have access to this particular paid sick leave bill. And they say Governor Hogan's is only for larger companies. So basically, it's up to the 11th hour whether or not a compromise will be made.
All right, well, keep us posted. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, tax fraud and identity theft are serious problems for Maryland and the nation, according to the state controller, Peter Fancho, discussing the issues and giving an overview of the economy during a luncheon this afternoon with the Maryland Mayors Association.
Everyone's at risk. A lot of this stolen information is used to file fraudulent tax returns. We see them coming in. We've steered away from payment over $175 million in fraudulent requests. Why do we know they're fraudulent? Because we pull them out, we look at it, we don't give the refund. The question for us is how as a state can we bring some of these criminals to justice who are flooding us with these fraudulent tax returns.
And the association's annual winter conference was held at the Calvert House in Annapolis.